will never be defeated. The workers. What do you want? Contract! When do you need? Contract! When do you need it? Now! The workers, united, will never be defeated. Hi guys, I'm Stephanie and I'm an ex-resident. I'm an ex-resident of the Massey Centre, and I've loved this place since the moment I stepped in its door. They've done more than I could ever ask for. It's provided me with shelter and food and a loving place to go to when I had nowhere else to call home. I had my daughter here when I was 16 and lived here for 2.5 years. And through that time, not only did I get support with my daughter and medical support, but I grew a family too. These people are truly outstanding, and I'm here all the way with them. Hi, baby girl. This is my daughter. What did you get? You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. That's a girl. But that's really all I have to say. I'm here with these guys 100% of the way, and I hope that they get all the support that they need, because they truly are outstanding.
Strikes are never easy, and I know that every day life becomes more difficult for each of you as the strike drags on. The work that you each do to help mothers and their children is valuable and important. I know that all of you regularly go beyond the call of duty to support the most vulnerable members of your community. Like all workers, every one of you has a right to be paid a fair wage and to work in a safe and decent work environment. In this strike, you are standing up for this right, for yourselves and for all workers. We at the New Democratic Party stand with you in your struggle.
I'm shocked and I'm appalled at this government that they would have such disregard for the women in this workplace who have given so much, not only to the people that they provide services to, but to this community. This community would be very different today, but for these people who've stood here 77 days to ask for not a huge increase, not to be given a Cadillac car, but to be given a decent increase in wages so that they can bring home bread and food and put a roof over the heads of their families and their children. When is it going to be enough? When is it going to be enough for this government to take away from the building blocks that hold up our communities and our societies? They say they don't have the money, and yet we see them give tax breaks to the rich in our country. They hand out tax incentives to corporations and to the individual people who are the Canadians who built this country. They say, we have nothing for you. In the worst of circumstances, with a government who has said not only that we're going to take on these workers in this small workplace, but we're going to take on all of the public sector workers across this province. In the worst of circumstances, with the biggest bully that you could have against you, I'm so proud to stand here. I'm very proud to have SEIU as an affiliate of the Ontario Federation of Labour. I'm so proud of the women who are standing up and fighting for what is rightfully theirs.
We are the champions, my friends. Everybody sing. And we'll keep on fighting to the end. We are the champions. We are the champions. Massey Centre. Management is the losers, 'cause we are the champions of the world.
To represent these workers, to be their president, and if I could have half as much courage and will and determination as they do, then I would be privileged and I would be honored and I would be blessed. And I want to ask all those strikers right now to come up here with me.
We are on strike because the government is trying to make us pay for an economic crisis. If $1.2 billion can be spent to deal with this summit, surely they can find money to help decrease poverty and boost the wellness in our city. Not only is there a lack of funding to this sector, the agencies such as Massey Centre should be held accountable of all the funds they have and they do receive. We'd like to offer you one last insight into our jobs. One of our postnatal young moms was recently hired for the summer to work in the city's Parks and Recreation Department. She's making $14 an hour. The Massey Centre worker looking after her child is only making $11.32. Shame.
These sisters have been stuck on the wage grid for over 10 solid years. That's an absolute shame that that be allowed to take place in our communities. And I'm so proud of these sisters that they can still stand on a picket line after 77 days and said we've had enough of this shit, we're not taking it anymore, and we're going to stand up for our rights, and we're going to stand up for a decent collective agreement, and we're going to basically stand up for those women in our care every single day of the week. So for 77 days they've stood on that picket line in the freezing cold and in the blistering heat so they get some dignity and some respect into their lives. Sisters and brothers, this is a fight worth fighting.